Oh, that wasn't graceful of me. Hello, welcome to a little vlog. So I actually wasn't going to vlog today because I'm filming all day, but I thought because tomorrow, in theory, should be quite fun and creative, why not start the vlog now because I'm in a good mood. For now, I am going to set up my filming lights. I have on my list, let's see if this actually happens, I have planned to film 3 videos today. When I say planned, I've planned 1 of 3. The other 2 might just be semi-spontaneous, but my iPad is charged, so hopefully I can get something else filmed. I'm thinking maybe doing like a logo redesign video again because I love doing those and you guys seem to love watching those, so I feel like that's probably where I'm gonna go. But enough babbling, I'm gonna set up my camera and lights and I'll show you sort of how I do it. It's a very small office if you've not seen this before, so you'll see that I just kind of work with the space I have the best I can. Shout out to Craft Label for sponsoring this little section of the video and also allowing me to host this incredible giveaway. If you're a craft lover like me, you'll appreciate this. So first up, I've got premium 3D glitter fabric paint. This just takes me back, you know. I feel like I used things like this all the time when I was younger. I'm envisioning customizing like a denim jacket, like making things for like maybe festivals. We've also got the Nova reversible tip chalk markers, and again, beautiful bright colours. There's also these watercolour markers, so these are water-based ink markers. They've also got this, which is an 8x8 scrapbook, and it's got this beautiful holographic cover on it. There's also some A4 ultra smooth card. This is, it's perfect for stamping, so any paper craft lovers out there, this one's for you. We've got some brushes, so we've got a paintbrush set, professional quality nylon paintbrushes. I've never had like a proper paintbrush set. If you watch my like trying acrylics video, you'll know that it didn't go well. So we also have a messy mat, which I thought was so cool. So it's heat resistant, easy to clean, non-stick, stain resistant A3 messy mat. So basically, for those messy people out there, me included, you can put this on your surfaces and craft to your heart's content without making a mess. In order to enter this giveaway, you need to subscribe to this channel, follow Craft Label on Instagram, register at craftlabel.com, and also comment with the hashtag CLX Nova giveaway. And in that comment, I would like to know what you would do with these products. Like, is there any that have caught your eye? This giveaway is only open to UK entrants, but I will put all the details and terms and conditions in the description, and I will be announcing the winner for the giveaway on my Instagram stories on this date. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and you can see who wins. Okay, so you are on my shelf. I sit in this chair when I film and I face towards obviously my laptop, my screen, and I like face the wardrobe. So first task, I usually close my blinds, which I'll do in a second when I've got the lights up, because I like to have control of the lighting. Before my desk was facing this way, I didn't necessarily always need artificial light. I really do enjoy using natural daylight, especially on days like today because it's overcast, so it's basically like a giant softbox. But on sunny days it's very annoying filming because the sun goes in and out. So just to kind of get rid of that dilemma, I generally use my filming lights, which is what I'm going to do. So I have my tripod, which I haven't put away since last time. I'll leave this linked in the description, or a similar one. I've had this for years, so it might not even exist anymore. I think it was like maybe £40 many years ago. It's seen me through university. I used to squeeze it into my little travel bag when I used to come to and from uni every weekend. This tripod has treated me well. Then I obviously need my lights, and they are hidden down the side of this wardrobe. Told you my office is small. I can't wait until I move and get my bigger office sorted, which, by the way, moving is imminent. Well, the moving part isn't imminent, but papers are being signed, so that's exciting. Okay, so this light is going to go behind my tripod like this. Well, it kind of goes in it, like I'll show you in a second. And then the plug for the light is in the wardrobe, along with a lot of packaging and everyone's winter coats. I also add this umbrella onto the front of the light. This is from like my old photography setup. I like dabbled in photography. I've got a hair tickle in my arm somewhere. Anyway, I dabbled in photography, which means I have somewhere like a full screen and stand and all that kind of stuff. So this came with that. It's very battered. So I probably should buy a new one, but this just helps to diffuse the light. Like, you can literally see how wonky this is. So I like to put this in the light stand because it has like a little attachment for it. My tripod is here. I'll probably move this about a little bit just to get the right angle. Then I sort of slot the legs of the light in between the legs of the tripod. Before I got my new laptop, I actually used to put my laptop down here because it couldn't deal with the amount of power when I was filming, so the fan would be really loud. So this is kind of just a footrest now. And then it's plugged in down the back of here. And I actually also have this thing, which is a wired battery. So I'm gonna put that into the camera now and show you how this works. Oh, and this is the slot for the brolly, the little umbrella thing to go through. It's just like an extra add-on for the tripod, and it came with all my photography stuff, so I'm not quite sure what this is called, but I feel like you could probably just tape the brolly to it, you know? So let's put the brolly in here. This is when the room gets really tight. Then we have the battery. So we have the memory card. I'm gonna take out the like standalone battery from my camera. I use the Canon G7X Mark II. Then this wired battery, I got it from, I think it's from Amazon. It's not a genuine Canon thing, so use it at your own risk. They don't guarantee these things and they could damage your camera, but so far I've been okay. So this goes into the bottom of my camera like a normal battery. You can see that it's like slotted in. Then there's a little wire thing. See, this to me implies that Canon maybe are thinking about making these, or maybe they do, they're just really expensive. This like slots down so you can like fit the wire into it, close the camera, and then this works as a proper battery. So then that means that because this is plugged into the wall, my battery won't die. The only thing is, if I do nudge my camera a little bit wrong, it goes off. This is what I mean about it not being genuine Canon. So, you know, you get what you can. So let's fasten this to the tripod. And I'm going to turn on the light. I need to close my blinds. I don't think I'm going to close the blind behind my desk. Not behind my desk, in front of my desk today, because it is overcast, so the sun shouldn't go in and out, in theory. So this is sort of the setup. So we have my plan for the week, my keyboard and laptop. The tripod is very wonky, I'll fix that in a second. And the light, and then I'm going to put my mic, which is this one, on my desk, sort of underneath the camera, like this, so I can click things and film the audio at the same time. Let's do this. Right, sat at the desk. I've got my adapter for my computer, which kind of pains me. It annoys me that Apple got rid of like the most important slots you need on a computer, so you have to buy one of these, but oh well. The computer itself makes up for it. So I'm going to plug it in the mic, and I've actually put the mic on this sponge that I've just nearly dropped. Wow, don't use my setup, guys. I mean, that was a good catch on my part, but basically I have this sponge because when I'm like typing on the desk, not on the desk, when I'm typing on my keyboard, you can feel the vibrations and hear the vibrations through the mic, which is why I stopped using this mic in favour of one that's sort of clipped on my top. So I need to order a mic stand. Ideally I want to use this thing, but it doesn't have the right connector on it, so I'm going to order one. But for now I'm going to have to go with my sponge method, which, as we've just seen, is rather dangerous. I need to turn on Flow the Flamingo, and I'm going to prop up this little subscribe button in front of my black, which I still can't get over, and then we're all set up to film. Good morning, it is the next day and filming went well yesterday. I'm wearing exactly the same outfit because, let's be real, I wore this for about an hour yesterday before I changed into a different top. So we're just wearing the same thing again, and I've got very minimal makeup on today because I'm not like doing like a main video. And I'm very spotty at the moment. I'm gonna blame it on the hormones. So yeah, just we'll deal. Today I'm going to work on some new product designs, one of which is a tote bag, which I'm very excited about. So I'm going to go downstairs. It's Thursday, so Mum's working for me today, so I'm going to go downstairs and sort of work down there so I can support Mum in what she's doing. She's got subtitles to do, she's got product photos to do, all that kind of thing, as usual on a Thursday. So yeah, it's going to be a good, creative, productive rest of the vlog for you. We're downstairs and Mum is up here working away. And I am going to make a start on this tote bag design. So I ordered 2 different versions of a tote bag and the other one felt really cheap and rubbish, so we've sent that one back and we've gone for this, which is super sturdy. I don't know if you can compare. Hang on, let me take the stuff out of this tote bag. So this one, classic Zoella one, is like, it's still a nice quality but it's quite flimsy, and you know, and then you can get like, this is like a medium quality one, and then you can get even like cheaper feeling ones. But I've upgraded us and we've got like this super sturdy, it's almost like rigid style one, black handles, because I thought that was something quite different. And I'm basically going to print a big like square / rectangle design onto the bag. Now in terms of designs, I've been thinking on this for a while and I've also been putting off designing it because it's me, what's new. And I'm thinking something like to do with like a sunshine pattern. So there's this that's on the yearly calendar, so I'm thinking maybe incorporating something like that with a little bit of like calligraphy-esque font on there, maybe like a beach kind of vibe, so like blue at the bottom, sun colours at the top. I don't know, but in my head it makes sense. We'll have to see whether it kind of translates onto the design because it doesn't always translate well. But I'm going to start designing it on my iPad, I think. So I'll screen record my iPad so you can see the process, and then we'll take it into Illustrator and see if we can finalise it, and then at least we've got like a start. I'm also debating, I've not discussed this with you actually, doing maybe like personalised prints. I need to like research this, I've really not thought about it, but obviously because I've got my own printer I can print things on demand. So each time someone orders a print, we print them out basically there and then, because obviously that saves waste. So maybe I could make a few designs that's like maybe like a couple's design and it says like Karen and Bill.
Oh yes. Like,
EST, yeah. Do you know, like established, do you know, things like that. I feel like Desenio does a lot of things like that, so I'm going to do some research for that today as well. And then there was something else that I was going to design today. Hang on, it's on my trusty weekly planner. Greeting cards. I want to do some more greeting cards, and I actually have a lot of blank A6 blanks for greeting cards that I was planning on printing directly on again, so print on demand like my art prints. However, I've since discovered that my printer doesn't support that, so I've got to do like this workaround, and it is possible, I just haven't set the time aside to do it. So hopefully we can start looking at greeting cards, maybe not printing them today because I don't think I have the patience to try and work that out on the printer, but I'm going to try and design some of those too. So first up, let's get a design for this tote bag, and yeah, I'm excited. I can even put like a little tag on here, can't I? Like I'll keep these on there because it gives you all the information about the bag itself, but then I could add like my own tag. I don't know, I'm excited about this. this is the progress we have so far. I've done 2 different versions. I feel like this is more like a sunrise and this is a sunset. I'm not sure. We'll see how I feel about this once I look at it again in the morning. But I want to put a little quote over it, or in the sun or in the sea. So I'm thinking something like this, because I actually own this shirt and I really like it. It says "Bring Me Sunshine," and I like the retro vibes of it. So I think I'm going to write "Bring Me Sunshine," find a funky looking font in Adobe Fonts, like I quite like this one, and then hopefully we can do a mock-up and see how it looks together. I've got the basic design sort of sorted. I'm probably going to change the fonts, but I'm going to create a mock-up, and I'm actually going to show you how I do that, because I usually get asked how I use mock-ups, and generally they all follow the same principles anyway, so hopefully if I show you this one you'll kind of understand how to adapt other ones. So I'm in Photoshop. There is some different layers down here, so usually it'll all be like categorized into layers. So I'm going to go into bag mock-up, and I mean you can already see, let me just make that a bit bigger. Change colour, design, background, and if you like toggle them on and off you can sort of see what they do. So design here we want to put in, so I'm double clicking on that, the little thumbnail part of it, and then I need to drag in my design. So I've dragged my design in, and I just want to get rid of the white parts of it, so I'm just going to use the magic wand tool and delete them, because I want the white bit to be the colour of the bag. So in my case the tote bag is like a sort of naturally colour, so we're going to get rid of them. So that's my design with the clear elements. So if I press save and then go back into the original file here, you can see that it's put it on top of that. So obviously at the minute it's too big, so I can go back in, change it, and actually the bag that is in the mock-up looks like it's square, so obviously I need to adjust it to match, but just as a representation you can kind of see. So make it smaller, save it, and then it sort of fits a little bit better. Then I can change the colour. So if I go down here again, and it says handle and body, so the handle we want in black. So just to change it, I'm literally just double clicking the little like white elements, and then the colour of the bag is like a natural shade, although it looks like it doesn't want to go pure white, which is annoying. It's kind of gone to like a grey shade. See, this is where choosing different templates sort of works, and what it is, it's these shadows. If I turn the shadows on and off on these layers, you can see that things are changing. So yeah, right, let's go into the other canvas mock-up. Let's try this one. So same process, everything's in folders, and replace your design here. So again, I'm just going to copy that file over, remove the white again, and then resize it, get rid of the old design. I'm going to save that like that for now, see what it looks like, and straight up that looks really good. I just need to change the colour of the handles, and actually the back of this bag is yellow, so I can change object colour. You can see the yellow and the orange for the handles, so if I change the yellow to just white like that, and then the orange to black, maybe not full black, there we have a really cool looking mock-up. So yeah, basically all mock-ups work in a similar way. They'll have created folders and stuff with easy to use names. Sometimes they come with instructions, but the basic principle is you go in there, replace their artwork with yours, and then change the colours, and then that's usually it. It's really simple, and especially if you're designing something for a client and you want to visualise it for them. So if I was designing this tote bag for a client, rather than me just sending the flat image that's in Illustrator, it'd be nice for me to send this, and then they can actually visualise it and see what it is that you're thinking, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's mock-ups. Let's see what my mum thinks. I've set mum on product photo taking, and look, she's getting greenery from her garden. Are you okay, mum? A woman on a mission. I hope she likes these photos, otherwise she's just kind of destroyed her plants for no reason. You happy? That was very serious looking twig collecting. I could not film you.
I like to do my job, thank you.
Dedication to the cause. Look at this, destroying your own plants. Oh, here we go. If you're gonna do a job, do it properly, I guess. Many hours have passed and the very little makeup that I had on has now like dissolved off my face. Progress has been made with these greeting card designs. I'm not 100% happy with them. I'm going to tweak them a little bit when I've sort of slept on it, and I thought I'd show you them. So these are the designs. They're coming up really blue on my screen, but they're not actually that blue. So I've gone for like sort of like a cut and stick kind of vibe, you know, like when you were a kid you used to cut and stick. So they're all kind of made out of like funky looking odd shapes, and I've just built them together. So I've got this one, little present with balloons saying happy birthday, and I've got this one which is the one that sort of inspired the whole thing. I've added like a texture to this one, which I think I'm going to do for all of them. I just want to find the perfect texture, which I've yet to find. And then also this one, which I'm going to work on. I feel like I should add some patterns on the balloons in the background, maybe add some more balloons, make them smaller, but for now my brain is absolutely fried, so I'm gonna call it a day. It is now 10 to 7 and I started work at just before 10 I think, so it's been a long stretch and I didn't really have lunch either. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Nice little creative one, and I'll see you next time for another one. Bye!